Hey, good morning, everyone. We joined this game a little bit late. This is a game between the 7th place team in the under 18 category. That was Great Britain. They finished in 17th place. They're taking on a team from Newfoundland and Labrador, the Newfoundland and Labrador under 17 selects. Chance for the Brits to get in an extra game and an opportunity for the local team from Newfoundland and Labrador, their provincial all-star team, if you will, to get some international competition. This is Medal Sunday at these 2018 World Junior Championships. Following this game, we will have bronze medal games and gold medal games to take us through the rest of the day. This is our final day of coverage. Shot put wide by Warburton. Warburton filled in yesterday in goal for a period for Great Britain. And Evan McEwen didn't play, was injured, so Warburton started the game. First time he'd ever played in goal in ball hockey. He's a nice hockey goalie. Jack Wakefield in goal for Great Britain for this game. Jack Benson in goal for the NL Selects. Slipping down in the quarter was St. John. Ball was picked up by Warburton. Down into the corner, they'll move it back the point. Shot from James Helens, and that is stopped by Benson. Down in the corner, trying to get the ball free was McKinnon. McKinnon for Great Britain up along the boards. Down the four, racing back there, Dylan here trying to catch up to him was Kennedy for NL. Harrison in over the blue line. Shot in wide of the goal. Aiden Cox on it first for Great Britain. Helens, long shot wide. Cox at the blue line for Great Britain. He's in, that's onside. Jones following up on it. Jones has it. Jones drops it back. Helens shot didn't get through, blocked away. Email NL breaking out. Helens did a good job to get his stick in the way of that pass. The ball goes down into the far corner. They hit to Nixon. Stays in place, comes high off the glass, out in front, all alone, couldn't pull the trigger, was Laundry. Wakefield will cover it up. The conclusion of this game will move into the medals for the for the World Juniors. First medal game will be the under 18 bronze medal game. That'll be the 4th place team versus the 3rd place team after the round robin, and that will be the United States and Slovakia. Matchups are exactly the same for the under 18s and the under 20s. In both categories, Slovakia and the United States will play for bronze. Canada and Czech Republic will play for gold. Dump down into the corner. Backhand. Save was made. Mitchellmore with a chance down low for Team NL. Looks to be a fairly even matchup between these two teams so far. Yesterday, Great Britain's under-20s played the NL under-19 selects from Newfoundland and Labrador and won that game 1-0. So a competitive matchup in the under-20, under-19 between Great Britain and Newfoundland and Labrador. And this one shaping up to be a competitive game as well. Moore has it for NL, then lost it. Referee down in the left corner has called a penalty holding. And it will go against Great Britain. It's number 10, Ben Royal. NL win the faceoff. Kennedy. He will leave it for Moore. We have Nicholas Moore, number 2, and Ethan Moore, number 3 out there. This is Nicholas Moore. He's got it up high, down to Ethan. He with the white helmet, Ethan Moore. Sharp angle, a shot taken by Kennedy. Great pass down into the corner, that diagonal pass. Ethan Moore got it down to Zachary Hocko, and Hocko had the open net, banged it home, 1-0. NL selects on a power play goal. Great Britain bring it out. They head to Winter. Winter plays it in, back to get it. Here's Fahy. Ryan Fahy. A little trouble with it. Always kept in by Shortle. Taken by Locke for Great Britain. Locke turning along the boards, working against O'Brien. Locke will put it behind the goal. Back there first with Team NL, St. John, but then taken away by Kerr. And a shot from a sharp angle is stopped. Let's Great Britain continue the pressure. From outside, shot goes way over the top of the goal by McKinnon. Back comes Team NL. Shortle. Pass back to the point was intercepted. Saunders played it ahead and Team GB have it. Carmali. Tried to get it off the boards. That was stopped by Saunders. That was played in by Great Britain around the far side. Kenny to King and through the middle back to Kenny. Ball down into the corner. Carmali has it off the boards. Warburton a little slow to move it. Now Great Britain will clear it in. Parsons behind the goal, along the boards. Gets it to Kenny. King doing battle. Ball comes loose. Kenny's got it. Kenny trying to break free. Tried to make a pass. Ball hopped over his stick. Wakefield couldn't cover it. On it was Ethan here for Great Britain. Gets it over to Stuart Jackson. And up at the blue line and then out over center. Race for it. Cox got there first, but Spencer was able to knock it away from him. Ball got past Spencer up along the boards. Kept in by Jones. Jones working down low. Along the boards, has it taken away. Team NL doesn't get it on the first try, but they do on the second. Here for Great Britain. Jones not in over the blue line yet. Now they get it in. Into the middle. Aiden Cox turning. Shot weak one. Was stopped. Racing the other way. Shortle. Only as far as center, and Great Britain take over. Held in. Helens will put it back down into the corner. Cox there first. It's to Harrison. Adam Harrison tried to play it back to the point. Taken away by Team NL. Laundry down the floor. Helens there first. Over to Dillon here. Quick pass up ahead to Helens. Helens flips it down the floor. Bolstridge got it out in front. Haywood was looking for it there. Haywood's got it along the boards. Haywood got it out in front. Ball still loose there, bouncing around, still not covered. Still loose, but out. Just outside the blue line, the referee has spotted a penalty. Cross-checking. Just not sure who it's going against right now. It will go to Great Britain, number 56. Sorry, Team NL, 56. Ryan St. John. Great Britain now on the power play. Helens to the middle. Chance for a shot. Weak one. McKinnon was all alone over the circle, but didn't get a lot on that shot. Save made by Benson. Into the middle off the foot of Ryan Fahy and then put out of play by Team NL. As I mentioned, this is our final day of coverage. We've got the medal games coming up next. This tournament started this past Wednesday. 2 divisions, the under 20 and the under 18. 7 teams in the under 18. 5 teams in the under 20. Good save by Benson. His lock was alone between the circles. Benson came out and made the save. Shots on goal even 4 apiece, 1-0. Team NL leading Great Britain. Great Britain win the faceoff. Fahey will bring it out and set it up. Over to here. Comes back to here and go far side with it. Here on the near side, Fahey. Fahey shoots it, goes wide. Jones will pick it up on the far side for Great Britain. Jones takes it in behind the goal. Can't get it out in front yet. Still kept to the outside. Good defensive work. Now back at the point. Helens. Big slap shot. That got through. Save made by Benson. On it first is Parsons. Parsons will take his time and send it the length of floor. One bounce right to Wakefield. UGB move it up quickly. Blocked. Down in along the boards. Fahey. Him right in front and just trickle past the post. Karmali couldn't get his stick on it. He was closest for Great Britain. Blocked. Alfalay comes off the end boards. Cleared away by Spencer. Penalty's over. They need to get the gate closed over there. And finally someone goes over and shuts it. Penalty gate was open for a while. The player came out. Here, shot, save made, rebound, hit the outside of the net. Now a scramble in the crease. Goaltender trying to get back in, he does. Two Team NL players were lying in the crease to try and keep it out. And finally, NL will relieve the pressure by just sending it down the floor. Discussion, Great Britain, one of the officials asking whether or not somebody on Team L had covered the ball in the crease using the hand. The official saying no, they were just knocking away. Nobody covered it. Benson was out of position, the goaltender, and two of his teammates lying down across the goal line as Team GB banging away at it. Taken right at the blue line, but that'll be offside. Just 35 seconds left to go in our opening period. Just the one goal in this team between Great Britain and a team from Newfoundland and Labrador, the under-17 selects. It's Great Britain's under-18 team. Bolstridge couldn't get through. Nixon turns, shoots. Ball didn't get in very deep. Team NL is back. Up over the blue line. It's Kenny. He lost it. Helens plays it off the boards to Haywood, and the buzzer goes. First period is over. Take a short little break, 5-minute intermission. Come back with the second period of this game between Great Britain and Newfoundland and Labrador. 1-0, Team NL, the under-17 selects. Team from Newfoundland and Labrador taking on Great Britain this morning. Not part of the competition, but an extra game for the team that finished in 7th place in the under-18, which happened to be Great Britain. Next door, rink number 2, Slovakia, Switzerland and Italy are playing for 5th and 6th position. Up next here, we will have the bronze medal game in this under-18 division of the 2018 ISBHF World Junior Ball Hockey Championships. We're in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador, Canada, for this year's event, held every 2 years. Last time in 2016 in Sheffield, England. The World Juniors alternate years with the men's and women's championships. They were last held last year in Pardubice, the Czech Republic. And next year they'll be played in Košice in Slovakia. Shot goes wide to the boards. 1-0, Team NL on a power play goal in the first period. Shots on goal after the first period were all even, 5 apiece. Ellens with a shot that got through, and Benson had to react quickly to make the save. And behind the goal, Team NL controlling it. Laundry. Ball goes back down to him. He's working there against Ethan Hero of Great Britain, and Hero comes up with the ball, flips it out over center. They get it out of the defensive zone, turning with it. It's duty for NL, got it in, and they'll hold the line. Neat little move right at the line by Ethan Moore. Kept in again by NL. But now brought out. Nice little move. Nixon. Nixon. His shot just missed the far post. Haywood on it. Shot was picked off. NL will bring it out. Moore. Now gets it in over the blue line. Drops it off to Nicholas Moore. Pass back. Shot goes wide. Nicholas Moore into the middle to Ethan Moore. Fanned on it. Ball flipped in wide of the goal. On it first is Locke for Great Britain over on the far side. Kerr tried to get it across for Locke, but too many bodies in between those two players, and it was picked off by Team NL. Long pass right up the middle, right onto the stick of Nicholas Moore. Moore couldn't get around the outside of McKinnon. Ethan Moore. Locke took it away for Great Britain. Locke will bring it up the left side. Gains the blue line. Tried to get it into the middle of the floor. Forced back. Locke still with it. Under a lot of pressure by St. John, but kept in. Off the end boards. Cleared calmly away from the side of the goal. Flip pass in behind Ethan Moore. Able to stay onside. Team NL unable to pull the trigger. Cutting inside, Benson comes out, clears it to the boards. Kearns couldn't get the shot for Great Britain, but they'll keep it in. Kearns stepped on the ball. Bit of bad luck. Karamali for Great Britain. Headed to Fannin, back to Karamali, up at the blue line. Kearns. Great Britain has got it in over the blue line, but then they turn it over. Team NL only as far as the GB blue line is sent back down the floor. Parsons, long pass up ahead. It was tipped in by Kenny. Helens back there for Great Britain, and they will clear it to the boards. Dylan here, back to Helens. Back to here. 9:28 to go in the second period. Still just the one goal in this game. That coming in the first period on a power play. Long pass up the blue line, right on the stick of Harrison. Harrison tried to leave it back for Cox, and that was cleared. Helens over to here. Harrison played it in. Saunders back there for Team NL, number 8. Jones racing after it, cleared away by King. Flip pass, trying to run under it is Kenny, but here gets back to take it away. Cox chipped it in, long shot over the top of the goal from Jones. Good shot by Dylan here, and a nice save by Benson at the top of the circle, out of the crease, cutting down the angle. Both teams will change. It's Jack Benson, goaltender for Team NL. Really not much to choose between these two teams so far here this morning. It's 1-0, but the play has been very even. Shots on goal 7-6 favoring Great Britain right now. They could not hold it in at the red line. Just turn and flip it in. Spencer played it across. Long pass up ahead. Tried to get it to Kennedy. Kennedy will get the return pass now. Knocked off his stick. Quickly up ahead. Nixon on a partial break. Made the pass out in front, but nowhere near Haywood, who hadn't caught up to the play yet. Haywood from the board shoots it. Benson didn't see it, didn't react at all until the ball was in the back of the goal. They were tied. Finley Haywood. Didn't look like had a whole lot happening. Shot came from the boards from a very sharp angle. Wasn't a particularly hard shot, but the goaltender was screened. Moore had that pass picked off. Locke for Great Britain drops it back. Shot did not get through, hit some bodies in front. And cleared away by Moore, Nicholas Moore. Watched by Evan here. Sorry, Ethan here. Number 12 for Great Britain. And here won the battle. Get the ball up ahead. Fahy to the side of the goal. Benson diving out. Doesn't have it covered. Fahy. Ball goes to the boards. Locke is on it. Nicholas Moore all alone on the rush. Again, good work done by Ethan here to take the ball away. Up ahead. Stopped at the blue line. O'Brien. Great Britain breaking in again. They stepped on the ball. That was here. Moore along the boards. Taken away. Ball bouncing around at center. Team NL on it first. That's the captain, Corey Parsons. Gets it over to St. John. They'll get it in over the blue line, and scrum ensues along the boards. Moore comes away with it. Nicholas Moore tried to feed it in front. That was picked off. Slip down the floor. Will it be enough for flooring? Yes, the whistle will go. It's about a 30-40 second delay in when we do the game live. When it finally goes through the internet, shows up on your phone or your tablet. Gentleman down below me listening to the game. Must be awkward. 30 seconds. I'm going to see if he notices that I'm talking about him. I don't know how you do that. Everything is 30 seconds behind. I think it would drive me crazy. Down the corner, ball is lifted up, batted away, then batted out of the air. That's touched with a high stick and will be blown down. Face-off be just outside the Great Britain blue line. Parsons. Long shot in on goal, steered away by Wakefield. Shortle behind the Great Britain goal. Jones is on him. Jones lost his stick. Shortle will go get the ball. Gave it away momentarily, but Team NL will hold it in. Backhand it behind the goal. Winter is back there. Winter kicks it to the corner. Jones is on it. Up ahead. Off the boards. Nice little play by Cox. He's in there with Harrison. Cox getting a little bit of room. A weak shot. Rebound was there just beyond the reach of Harrison. Helens across to here. That pass takes him outside the attacking zone. So now they've got to try and regain it. Helens will flip it high down into the corner. Duty back to get it for Team NL. Alex Duty. Great move, breaking in, backhand by Duty. He beat his man at the blue line, got a backhand away. Save was made by Wakefield, and Team Great Britain will just send it down the floor, relieve the pressure. We'll get a face-off back in their end. We're down to 3:24 left to go in the first period. got a quick hello there. You may have seen it was the mother of Anthony Washart, the captain of the USA under-18 team. Chance last night to chat with the Washarts, Anthony's parents. They're here this morning getting ready for the bronze medal game. USA will take on Slovakia. One of the fun things about doing these tournaments, you get to meet folks from all over the world. Spent some time with some of the folks from Great Britain the other night, time with some of the U.S. parents and coaches yesterday evening when the game's finished. Benson will hold it, and a little bit of pushing after whistle, not much, but I guess if we were going to use the international football term, this would be a friendly. Sometimes is a misnomer, but nothing much there. Offside at the blue line. Face-off will come out. Oh, great chance in front. Pass came in. Laundry just unable to get his stick on it as he was set up all alone in front of the goaltender. The empty net if he could just have made contact. Here they come again. Kennedy out in front, and again it's Laundry. That time the ball was in the air. Much tougher chance. He'll shoot it on goal. Wakefield will make the save. Burton cleared, but not out. Kept in. Kennedy with a shot. Pressure by Team NL on this shift. Here, trying to get it out. It'll go off a stick. It will come out towards center and kept in. And finally it comes out as the Team NL player lost his stick. That was St. John. Ryan St. John. Kennedy stole it and had it knocked away. Fahy trying to get it out, and he'll circle back. Team NL changing. Fahy up at center. Stop there, kept in by O'Brien. Moore. Long shot from a sharp angle, goes wide from Hako. And it's down the floor, and we'll get over the red line. We'll get a flooring call. We'll come back down to our right. Shots on goal. 12-10. Favoring Great Britain. But it was Team NL with all the chances on that shift. A couple of very good chances, but just couldn't convert. Also was interesting last night, ran into a number of the referees in the tournament. Had a grand chat with 3 or 4 of those guys, and interesting to get their perspective on how things have been going. And get to ask a couple of questions about how they call certain types of situations. All right, we'll take another break. We're through 2 periods. We are tied at 1. between the Great Britain under-18 team, the team that finished in 7th place in the competition after the round robin, taking on a local team, the Newfoundland and Labrador under-17 selects. We'll be back with the third period in just over 4 minutes from now. Question is, does she know people around the world are watching her dance? That is the big question. Tied at 1. Great Britain, Newfoundland Labrador selects. The under 17 selects against the Great Britain under 18 team. Been a very competitive game this morning. Good for both teams. For Great Britain, they get an extra game. They get to play a competitive game. They were in tough against some of the other international competition. They did not win a game in their round robin. But they get a chance maybe to get something here this morning. Come away with a win for Team NL, the provincial under 17 team here from Newfoundland and Labrador. Great experience for them. They're playing an international team. Can only help them. And again, because the game is competitive, it's good for both sides. Face off down to the right of Jack Wakefield. Long shot right on goal. Wakefield made the save. Alex Doody with a blast from the point. Or actually, it was number 8. Saunders, not 88. Either way, good shot and good save. The fans down below us are having way too much fun for this time of the morning. Dump down the floor. Parsons has it. Parsons over to Saunders. Mid center knocked down. Dylan here off the boards, kept in by Ethan Moore, down to Nicholas Moore. Moore along the boards. Watched by Helens. Behind for Hocko. Ball comes up along the boards and Great Britain have it. To center, dump it in. Right to Benson, and Benson will cover it up as Holden Bolstridge was in the area for Great Britain, looking for any kind of loose ball. Ethan here. Trying to get it out in front for Great Britain. All kept in behind the goal. Alex Doody made the play over to the boards. Team NL able to get it out. Great Britain have it again. Play a little scrappy over by the blue line. Nobody able to get a good handle on it. Shortle tried to play it ahead. Knocked away from him. Shortle's got it again. Backhands it down into Great Britain end of the floor. Back there to get it, Kieran Fannin. Met his parents a couple of nights ago. Some of the parents I met were in the Czech Republic last week for the under 16. And now have made the trip here to Canada, Newfoundland and Labrador for the under 18. A lot of travel. Penalty to Great Britain. It will be Fannin. As soon as I mention him and his parents, he goes to the penalty box. Team NL power play. Ball went out of play. So we'll come back down to our left, do that face-off again. We'll replay the face-off. Again, next up, after this game at 11 o'clock this morning, the first of our medal games. The under 18 bronze medal. United States against Slovakia. That'll be followed by the under 20 bronze medal game. Again, United States, Slovakia. And the two gold medal games. U18, Canada, Czech, and the U20, Canada, Czech. Trying to get free coming down the middle was Kenny. He knocked off his stick. The defense closed on him in a hurry. Duty has it down in the corner. Again, NL on the power play. Back at the point, Spencer. That got through to Wakefield. Just knocked it back in behind his goal. Team NL on it. Kenny shot it, redirected and went wide. Ended up hitting the end boards, thrown out in front, right back out again. Trying to get the shot away is Hurley. He's defended well. The ball is still right there. Nobody can get it. Bounces around down into the corner. Back there first is Ben Royal. Royal can't get it out. Kept in. Good job done by Duty. Still holding it in. Duty now with a chance to shoot it. He does. Good block by Jones of Great Britain. The ball goes up and out of play. Now we've got a penalty against, well, actually both players. I thought it was a power play. My mistake. Early in the morning on that last penalty, it was both teams were penalized. So it was 4-on-4. Now both penalized players are back out. We'll go get that extra coffee before we get to the medal games. Benson covers it. Again, tied at 1. 10 minutes to go, 10:24. Laundry couldn't handle the pass, but following up on it is Mitchell Moore. He's stopped at the blue line. They bring it in, but Mitchell Moore trapped inside the blue line. It'll be offside against Team NL. Jackson up around the boards for Great Britain. Ball comes right back to him. He'll take it behind the goal. Stuart Jackson. Pass to Hogan Kerr. He lost it. It's kept in. Now Great Britain a chance to move it out. They don't on the first try. They maintain possession. Fannin couldn't get by St. John at center. Haywood has got the Great Britain goal. Kerr played it down, but a little bit too far. It'll be a flooring call against Team Great Britain. A 1-1 tie, shots on goal, 14-12 favoring Great Britain. Shot by Ethan here from the slot, kicked away by Benson. Both goaltenders played solidly. Hasn't been a lot of scoring chances, but here is one put wide. Moore with a great chance. Following up on it, the shot. That was blocked by Helens. As they say, not a lot of good scoring chances. It opens up a little bit. Great pass up to Nicholas Moore, who was sent in all alone. Kept in by Parsons. Back at the point. That came out over the red line. Helens has it for Great Britain. Up ahead, nicely read there by Saunders. Then he has it taken away, and Saunders in fear, or here rather, swing sticks a little bit. Come close to making contact, and then they carry on. Good run by Nixon. Getting around the outside, takes it behind the goal. Nixon threw it out in front. Shot. Great chance for Ethan here, but that was Nicholas Moore. Got his stick in the way of that shot, so he didn't go cleanly on goal. Missed out at center. Hustling back to pick it up is Royal. To Dillon here. Trying to get it to Harrison. Kept in. Block. Over here on the near side, Aiden Cox. Royal fanned on us. He tried to play it in now. A little breakout for Team NL, but they overrun it. The ball's played down into the corner. McKinnon's got it for Great Britain. Race for it here. Cox trying to get to it. Cox has got it. Shot went off the stick of Spencer of Team NL. Down into the corner they go. Chance here for NL. Shot put wide up and over the top of the goal. Jordan Winter with that good chance for Team NL a second ago. The shot wasn't touched when up and out of play. That's why the faceoff comes outside. Fannin back to get it. Pass up through the middle. Karamali, he is stopped. Good defensive play by Team NL. Play was made by Duty. Now he'll bring it up the floor himself. Got a shot. The ball is loose. Cleared away by Great Britain. Flip down the floor. Maybe a little too much. Can Great Britain catch up to it? They cannot. Had just a little bit too much mustard on it. It gets over the goal line. And back down to our left. We're down to 6:15 to go in this 1-1 tie. A little less than an hour from now, our first medal game. At 11. The second bronze medal game will be at 1:30. Allow a little more time between games once you get to the medal round, because you'll have to allow for the medal presentations. During the week, games were scheduled 2 hours apart. It usually takes about an hour and a half to play a game, so generally we have a half hour between games. Once we get to the medal games, they're filling in that extra half hour, 2.5 hours between games. No penalty called, and fans don't like that. It looked like it may have been a body checking penalty, but referees determined it's just normal contact. They get the say. Kept in. Kenny partially fanned on it, and here has it. Now we're going to get a penalty. Now we get some more rough stuff up along the boards. The initial penalty was going to go against Great Britain, against Team NL for the check, but they're leaving it up as the Great Britain player Dylan here came back, retaliated against the hit with a little cross check to the shoulder, so he's going to get 2 for roughing. There you go, body checking and roughing. Things heat up a little bit as we get near the end of this game. Tied at 1, suddenly getting a little more serious. Shot from outside, they score. Persons on the 4-on-4, and the NL Selects break the tie. They go ahead 2-1. Goal comes with exactly 5 minutes left to go. Mitchell Moore in over the blue line, gained his own, then turned it over. Here, holding it. Good pass across. Nixon flips it towards goal. He scored! Benson dropped down, thought he had it covered with his trapper, but it snuck underneath the trapper and then between the legs. A weak goal, but Great Britain will take it. They tie it up. Nixon just backhanding it towards the goal. How many times do you say it? Put something on goal, you never know what might happen. Deflection, a rebound, or in that case, the ball trickles under the goaltender. Just 15 seconds after Team NL had taken the lead, we are tied again. It's over 4.5 to go. Laundry, shot wide of the goal. Up along the boards. I suspect this one's going to pick up a little bit in the last few minutes. With a couple of goals that open things up. We're tied. Both teams want the victory. Saved by Benson as Bolstridge got alone in front and got away a good shot. You see the time, 4:18 to go. Backhanded behind the goal. Duty, Alex Duty, up ahead. Wasn't touched by anybody. There'll be a flooring call against Team NL. Come back down to their end of the floor. Team NL win the face-off. Spencer in the corner, up along the boards, kept in by Great Britain. Shot by Helens, it was deflected. Locke has it on the far side for Team GB. Back to Royal. Helens again drifts it wide. This time the rebound taken by Team NL, up towards center, kept in. Here with a chance, doesn't shoot it. Back down to here. Try to get it to Locke, that's picked off. Team NL go the other way. Helens with a good defensive play. It's not in over the blue line yet. Moore will dump it in and go in to chase himself. Royal is back there. Royal up along the boards. Kept in Moore, Nicholas Moore, pulling it back, gets the shot. It was blocked, it comes to the side, wide open goal. Great chance for NL. The ball ricocheted over. I believe that was Duty down at the far post. Couldn't get a stick on it. No, that was Hako, 48. Moore blocks the shot, it comes to the side of the goal. Ethan Moore clears it in. He and Fanning will go into the corner. Fanning, that hit the side of the Great Britain goal as he tried to put it in behind. And now NL are in on the forecheck. Moore got it out in front. Shot save made by Wakefield off of Hako. Touched by a high stick. Great chance for Hako at the side of the goal. Moore shot from the side. Deflected over to him, but bouncing ball, he took a swing and just couldn't make contact. Down to 2:21 to go. Chipped away, races on, trying to get there. Was Kerr played to the boards. Team NL. Dumped in by Winter. Offside, the ball went out of play over there into the Great Britain players bench. Poked away, and a great diving play by here to get in and break that up. Yellen here may have saved a goal there. Haywood up ahead, getting in behind. Karmali's shot just goes wide. He had his stick checked by O'Brien. Haywood back at the point. Helens back to Haywood. Haywood's shot trickles into Benson as it was touched in front, and this time Benson covers it up. Jack Benson. Anxious moment for him. He'll turn and look at the time clock over his right shoulder. Timeout called by Great Britain. Teams have gone to their benches to get their instructions. We're under 2 minutes to play in this game. tied at 2. Face-off will be to the right of Jack Benson and goal for Team NL. Won by Great Britain. Helens, he likes to shoot it. That was knocked down. Helens doing a great job to hold it in. Ball goes off and boards down the corner, comes to the near side. Haywood on it first for Great Britain, plays it back, kept in. Nixon has it. Nixon trying to get through. That ball rolls right down to Benson. He's got to be careful, covers it up. Under a minute to go now, 58.7 seconds. Again, Great Britain won the face-off but couldn't control it. Hand pass, that's going to bring it outside the zone. Hand pass from Helens to Nixon. This time, Team NL win the face-off. Parsons off the boards, got it up ahead to Hurley. He stopped at center. Now it's flicked down into the Great Britain zone. Here, up at center for Nixon. 2-on-1 shaping up for Great Britain. Nixon, he can control it through it in front, was looking for Haywood. Ball went over his stick. Great Britain rather will keep it in. Helens, shot. Great shot block. Sliding was Hurley. And he'll get a high five from his teammates. NL making a couple of changes. And some new players out there, down to 20.9. Now they'll complete the change. Ball goes to the boards. Kennedy. Those quarters down in that corner, time ticking away. Just a couple of seconds left, one more chance. The ball goes up in the air and there's the buzzer. And they will, as if this was a regular round robin game, they will play overtime. That's my understanding. That's going to be the case. They'll play 5 minutes of overtime, sudden death. If there's no scoring in those 5 minutes, we will go to penalty shots. So probably fitting that this one goes to overtime. It's been a close game between these two teams, evenly played. Shots on goal 2016 in favor of Great Britain. Team NL scored in the first, Great Britain scored in the second, and the teams exchanged goals in quick succession in the middle part of the third period. Jack Wakefield making his way down to his right as the teams will change ends for this overtime period. they'll play 4-on-4. Give a little more room out there. A chance at some offense. Jack Benson in goal for Team NL. Yeah, Jack Benson and Jack Wakefield, a pair of Jacks. And Mark, cameraman, what do you do with the pair of Jacks? You go all in. That's the goalie for Team Canada in the bronze medal game, or the gold medal game coming up later. It's the only connection I could make. It's the best I could do with it. Dumped in, and Benson's got it. Duty played it over into the other corner as Team NL will set up. We are in sudden death overtime, 4-on-4. Duty off the boards, tried to get it up ahead to Laundry. That was broken up by Here. Here with a chance, Here. Can he get the shot away? No, fan on it, comes right back to him. Here, tried to play it to Nixon. That was picked off as the pass was behind Nixon. Laundry away. Helens chipped it away from him, and Locke got back to pick up the loose ball. Locke back behind his goal. Laundry chasing him. Up ahead to Helens. He's got Nixon with him. Doesn't get it in over the blue line. Will come back this way. Laundry outside the blue line. Long shot right on goal. Wakefield stops it. Locke back to pick it up for Great Britain. Gets it only as far as center. Duty will take it there. And Duty mishandled it outside. They've got to regain the zone. He'll get it over to Parsons. Back to Duty, and the pass behind him. He's got to back up ahead for Parsons. Played in by Hocko. St. John with it. That's taken away. No scoring chances yet in this overtime. Haywood pushed against the boards. He'll go down into the corner along with Saunders. Haywood trying to get it out in front. It is in front. Benson dives on it, covers it up. The first scoring chance goes to Great Britain. And coming out of that, folks, is a penalty to Team NL. Hunter Saunders is gone. So it's 4-on-3 power play in overtime for Great Britain. Shot. Benson reaches out and grabs it. It's a little hop. Carmali here. Haywood. And Royal on the power play for Great Britain. Haywood with a great chance on the backhand. Carmali's shot goes wide. It was on the mesh momentarily. Haywood knocked it loose, but the net has become dislodged. Team GB coming close with the man advantage. Minute 43 left to go in the penalty to Saunders. Team NL changing up their penalty killers. Haywood against Hurley. Hurley won it, and that will allow Team NL to send it down the floor. Helens back to pick it up. 4-on-3 power play. All kinds of room out there for Great Britain to go to work. Helens dumped it in, but it was not executed the way he would have liked to. He kind of fanned on it and easily cleared down the floor again. Minute 12 to go on the power play. Here, got it in over the blue line. Back to Helens. Helens to Here. Here to Helens. Helens with a shot. That goes wide. Here will pick it up on the near side, down into the corner. Haywood walking out, shoots. Save made by Benson. Ball in behind the goal. Locke was on it. And looked like NL had a chance to move it. Locke stole it. He'll hold it in. Haywood. 35 seconds to go in the power play. Helens shot, save made by Benson. It's loose. Taken away and cleared by Moore behind the goal. Then lifts it up high. Here's waiting for it. He shoots it, goes wide. Helens is on it. Helens with a shot, also wide. That one went off a stick. 15 seconds to go in the power play in front. Cleared away. Kennedy gets it down the floor, and that's going to do it. Great Britain came close, but couldn't score. The penalty's now over. We're down to just over a minute to go in overtime. Locke for Great Britain. Locke towards goal. That goes into the far corner up along the boards. Winter will play it out. Helens got back and cleared it down into Team NL's zone. Helens again sweeps it away, but it's kept in. Long shot, save made by Wakefield. Winter wound up and let it go. Now we'll go back the other way. Nixon over the top of the goal. Over on the far side, Bolstridge is on it first. Two number 11s, Bolstridge and Spencer. Physical battle down in the corner. Nixon comes in, comes up with the ball. Tries to flip it past Duty. Duty blocked it. And Team NL breakout, 2-on-1. He'll hold, shoot, save made by Wakefield, and then the rebound cleared away by Great Britain. Back in they go. Moore with a chance, shoots. Wakefield with the save. And Wakefield looks back at the clock. 4.9 seconds to go. Both teams with chances here in the overtime. Great Britain with a number of chances on their power play. Moore that time the best chance for Team NL. He got away a good shot from between the circles. Timeout. 4.9 seconds. Team NL call the timeout. They'll try and draw up a play here. Second less on the clock. You'd think about even pulling the goalie. 4.9. It's right on the edge. NL is going to live on the edge. They're going to take out Benson. I like the call. Team NL, 5 players out there against 4. All comes down to the face-off. All right, here we go. Locke fell on a shot, goes in wide. They had a chance. Great Britain tried to just tie up the ball as Locke tried to fall on it, but it came loose, and I believe it was Winter came up with the loose ball, fired it just wide. For the first time, we've had one other overtime here, but that one was solved. This one will go to penalty shots. Five shooters each. Team Great Britain. They'd love to be able to pull this one out. They weren't able to get a win in the round robin in the under 18 competition, but I'm sure they'd love to go back home, back across the pond, and say they beat a team from Canada. They are playing the Newfoundland Labrador Select Under 17 team. Doesn't matter what team it is. I'd like to go home with a victory, and for the young men on Team NL, I'm sure they would equally like to finish up and say we beat Great Britain's national team, the U18. Well, here we go. 5 shooters each. First shooter for Great Britain, Fraser Locke. Tried to deke and lost it. Great Britain 0 for 1. First up, Team NL, number 2, Nicholas Moore. Moore had that great chance with the 5 seconds left in overtime. He was stopped by Wakefield. Moore shoots, scores! Ripped it off high on the snapshot. The way the ball can tend to stick to the floor a little bit, I'm certainly in favor of shooting it as opposed to trying to take it in deep and deke the goalie. It's tough to do. Saw that happen to Locke of Great Britain. That'll be Nixon. Tyler Nixon for Great Britain. Bring it in slowly. And he's going to try and deke, puts it wide on the backhand. Looked like he had a little bit of room as he got to the backhand, but couldn't get it inside the post. Corey Parsons, the captain of the Newfoundland Labrador Under 17 Selects. See what he'll do. He's going to shoot as well. That strategy pays off. He goes up over the blocker of Wakefield. So NL with 2 goals, 2 attempts. Great Britain 0 for 2. Helens. He's got a great shot. Would expect him to try and shoot it. Went a little to his left, and Benson stayed with him. So now any save made by NL or any goal scored by NL, and this one's over. So trying to end it, Ethan Moore. Takes a shot, then shoots, rang it off the goal post. Had the goalie beat, hit the left goal post. Finley Haywood will try and keep Great Britain's hopes alive. He has to score. Haywood has one of the 2 goals for Great Britain in this game. Tried to stick handle, pulled it back, and that's it. Lost it and then never did get away much of a shot. Benson just stood there, and Newfoundland Labrador Under 17 Selects defeat Great Britain Under 18 team in a shootout. So that concludes the 2018 World Juniors for Great Britain. The under 18 team, that is their final game. Next door in rink number 2, the Great Britain under 20 team are playing the Newfoundland Labrador under 19 selects. They played yesterday. Game yesterday was won by Great Britain 1-0. Teams will line up. The player of the game. Great Britain coaching staff have huddled up to decide who their player of the game is going to be. Stephen Power, president of Canadian Ball Hockey Association and the Newfoundland Labrador Ball Hockey Association, on the mics, or on the mic. Jack Benson, the goaltender, gets player of the game for Team Newfoundland and Labrador.
Player of the game for Team Great Britain, number 40, Tyler Nixon.
Tyler Nixon, player of the game for Great Britain.
I'd like to call the members of Team Great Britain to come forward and accept their 2018 championship medals.
Great Britain, members of the team presented with medals that they will keep as mementos of their participation here at these 2018 World Championships, the ISBHF World Juniors. We'll stay as all the players of Great Britain get their medals. So I'm sure there may be family and friends watching at home would like to see them get these medals. That's why we do these games. These are the under 18, so I'm sure a lot of these players you'll see in a couple of years competing the under 20 competition. And perhaps many of them will go on to play the senior competition as well on the Great Britain men's team. And the coaching staff.
Now we're going to call on the captain of Team Great Britain to come and accept the ISBHF second place trophy for this year's event. And after both teams will now run the shake hands, we will acknowledge our team Newfoundland Labrador selects with the playing of the Ode to Newfoundland. When some brave crowd like pine-clad hills and summer's treasure down, when silver voices unite, we love these smiling land. We love thee, we love thee, we love thee, smiling land. When spread thy cloth of shimmering white at winter's curtain night, through shore and day and starlit night, we love thee, frozen land. We love thee, we love thee, we love thee, smiling land.
All right, they played both God Save the Queen, National Anthem of Great Britain, and the Ode to Newfoundland, the provincial anthem here in Newfoundland and Labrador. Both teams shake hands and head off. We're going to take a quick break. We got to come back in about 15 minutes from now. We've got a bronze medal game to play. It's in the under 18 category. It'll be the United States to take on Slovakia. So you want to come back, go grab a quick bit of breakfast, cup of tea. Come back and join us for the bronze medal game in about 15 minutes from now. You're watching the 2018 ISBHF World Junior Ball Hockey Championships from St. John's, Canada, here on 5 TV1.